beautiful ones, it's Francesca of HeyFranHays.com. So today's video is going to focus on anxiety, nervousness, and insomnia. I was reading a study this week that said roughly 40 million Americans are suffering from some form or other of anxiety. And that's just taking into account the states. That's not even looking at the world as a whole. And I know that social media, apps, the processed foods, environmental factors, all of these things play a huge part into our feelings of restlessness. There are over-the-counter meds, prescriptions, and everyday distractions that we can use to kind of help us deal with it. But I wanted to share with you guys an all-natural herbal remedy that's clean, that's safe, it comes straight from a plant, not that one, that will provide you with the relief you need when you start feeling like you are out of whack, like you're not aligned and centered. Because I know as a whole, we're all going through a lot. There's a lot to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So if I can provide some relief, something you can add to your self-care regimen, then I am beyond happy to do so. And like I said, it's all natural, it won't create a dependency, and while it doesn't exactly attack the problem, because you know I want you to figure out why you're feeling these things, but it does help you deal with it in the now. So let's focus on the science for a quick second. So our brains have these neurotransmitters that shoot out a sense of calm for us, right? They're called GABAs, gamma aminobutyric acid. Let's stick with GABAs for short. So these GABAs are overworked, they're underpaid, they deal with a lot on a daily basis. So imagine how much they have to shoot out constantly. And the thing is, most of us aren't eating the right things, working out, doing the things that help these GABAs stay strong so they're on point and they know when to shoot. So the issue is when we're out of whack, our body doesn't even know when to shoot out anymore. Things like the light of your phone, keeping it on late at night, all those things are throwing your system out of balance. So now that we understand the GABAs, how they work, and why they're possibly not working as well for most of us, we have this herbal remedy. It's called a passion flower. It's a beautiful plant that was named passion flower in the 17th century. It's native to Peru, and the Spanish who discovered it decided to name it passion flower because the plant itself is really tall and kind of shaped like a crucifix. So this plant was used by the natives as a sedative because it had very calming agents in it. Scientists began to find the link between this passion flower being a sedative and the actual boost and signals that it was sending to the GABAs to kind of shoot out that sense of calm that it was having a hard time doing on its own. So this is where wellness and science meet, which is my favorite combination. Now, of course, do your own research. You always have to question absolutely everything you're told. Doesn't matter if you trust them or not. This is just something that worked for me. I researched it. My body absolutely responds amazingly well, so I had to share the wealth. Now, I get my passion flower from a farmer. He has a passion flower garden, which is amazing. But I actually recently shouted him out on my podcast, which is called The Friend Zone. If you're unaware, I'll leave the link below. It's a mental health and mental wellness podcast that I've been doing for the past 7 months. But I have a wellness segment in that podcast, and I shouted him out, and we wiped his store clean, which made me happy because he's a farmer, and I was happy that people were taking the chance to try this herb. But I'll definitely provide links on iHerb, Amazon, a few different options. You can go to Whole Foods, maybe you have a local health store. Now the passion flower will be on your radar, so I'm sure it'll be easy to find and spot. They even sell the teas. Maybe you're not comfortable with an extract and tinctures. They sell the teas. You'll notice the passion flower is a major ingredient in a lot of the sleepy time teas. Now, for those of you who are interested in drinking the extract like I do, it's really simple. You simply place 20 to 50 drops of the extract into room temperature water or into your mug of tea. Just make sure that the tea is caffeine free, because obviously caffeine would work against the purpose of us using the extract in the first place. Now, why is it 20 to 50 drops? Well, that range depends on how bad your feelings are. If it's super high, I say start with 20 just to test how it feels, because you're gonna feel super chill and calm. But if it's really bad, maybe your sleep has been bad for years, then I would say keep upping the dose. Slowly increase it by 5 or 10 drops if you felt like it didn't really do enough. But never go past 50, because you honestly don't need to. If you feel that the passion flower, even when you hit the 50 drops, wasn't enough, then I would suggest looking into stronger herbal remedies like valerian and St. John's wort. Definitely do your research, of course, but I stick to passion flower because I find it to be a nice, chill, mild sedative that kind of fits and aligns well with my personal needs. So definitely check out the ones that fit your personal needs, of course. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I just really wanted to bring this plant to your attention in case you are part of the 40 million and of course for the world as a whole that are suffering from feelings of restlessness, anxiety disorders, and insomnia. This has really been life-altering for me. Like I said, it's a calm sedative. It's just something that kind of helps you just like get it together on those days that just seem like a lot. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information is helpful. If you use some kind of remedy, maybe something your grandma gave you, something that's been passed down for the family, or maybe you just know stuff, let us know in the comments. Like I always say, share the wealth. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.